Certainly as long as Belmadi remains the coach. But now it is Mahrez, and it's an absolute corker. Well, Niger have battled so hard and probably with a better team, but they don't have the gold dust of Riyad Mahrez, the Ballon d'Or nominee, with a sensational free kick. Well, just flew off the golden boots of Algeria's golden boy, and there is absolutely no chance for Daouda Kassaly. And despite all Niger's hard work, it's Riyad Mahrez that has the African champions up and running on match day 3. It's a fine save initially as the ball bobbles about, but it's ended up in the net. Heartbreak for Niger. Well, initially Kassaly had managed to save from the initial header from Fares, but it's just been squeezed in the most untidy of fashions. Wait to see for confirmation. Certainly Fergouli looks to be taking most of the acclaim. Well, it was kept alive by Fares, and certainly Fergouli is claiming it, the number 10, in the 6-yard box when the ball bobbled all around. Not sure if he actually kicked it in or down. A huge opportunity, and it's squeezed through the legs of Mboli as Algeria looked for a flag that was never coming. It's a quick fire response, and it's the Ghanaian-born Souza that gives the menace an immediate response. Took his time and fired through the legs of Mboli. He had a quick look to see if there were other options. Nothing was there, but the quick ball poked through by Alfaza, and it's Souza who slams it. Fans back in stadiums, and that could be a penalty. 9-9 for Mahrez as he brags a double. Cool as you like. And despite Niger's fine performance in the big moments, it's Algeria that are putting them to the sword, and led by Ballon d'Or nominated Riyad Mahrez, sending Kassaly the wrong way for 3-1 to the African champions. Well, it's a brutal lesson for Niger. Algeria have for the most part been second best, and yet they've still managed to score 3 times. And now it's back to the Man City man. Well, it's not going to be his hat-trick, but it is going to be a 4th for the African champions. A second own goal, and they just couldn't live with the pace and decisiveness of the break. And despite such a brave and impressive performance, it's starting to fall apart for the Menas. Mahrez with options in space. He elected to go, and then when he fluffed his lines, unfortunately the on-rushing Zakari couldn't help himself, but net past his own goalkeeper. Fine pick out from Ben Rama, but it's a second own goal for Niger. Well, Slimani, I said, hadn't scored since August for his club. His only goals had come on match day 4 when he netted 4. And yet he's been on the pitch for a short time as a sub, and he has slammed home his 5th of the group stage. Algeria's 5th of the night. Classic Slimani. Attal coming to life. The Nice man's cut back. Slimani on the move. And he's given Casali absolutely no chance. Well, Attal had a poor first half, but shining bright in the second. And it's Slimani who's profited, as he remains the top scorer in round 2 of the African World Cup qualifiers. Of his name as a lovely 1-2. It's going to be another, and it's Slimani again. Well, he was there to put on the finishing touches to a quite spectacular team goal. The youngsters combining for the elder statesman to touch in. Well, Amora heard the call, played it back. Beautiful 1-2 to release Organi, and he unselfishly slipped it away from Casali. And Slimani has his 6th goal of the group stage and 2nd of the night. Amore, Zorgani, the ball slipped through by Benrahma, and the finishing touches from lucky number 13. They may have not been at their sparkling best, but they're finished.